Start of another day working on the M3, and today we're gonna hopefully drop the subframe out the bottom. So we went and bought this contraption here. It's gonna hold the motor up while we drop the subframe so the whole thing doesn't drop out. Getting the subframe out will most likely be a little bit easier because the transmission's not in the car right now. So figured we'll do it before putting the new tranny in and try this thing out. We got it all tightened up. I gotta run these chains up to these hooks here. I already have them ran around the motor mount brackets. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain snaking them up and hooking them, but I got like a little magnetic hook thing right here that I can hook onto them and then pull them up. Let's see how we make out. So that's it. Ran the chains around the motor mount brackets on both sides, tightened them up, so now when we drop the subframe, motor is not going to go anywhere. It does not have a tranny on it, so it's a little bit easier, or I don't know, it depends on how you look at it. It might sway a little bit because there's no tranny mount holding it either. So we will see. We're going to drop the subframe kind of slow, take it easy, and just make sure the engine doesn't want to do flippy things and fall out. But yeah, we're ready to drop the subframe now. Of course, I'm not prepared. I don't have the new motor mounts. I don't have new power steering lines. But I do have a new oil pan. So I'm actually going to go take that oil pan off the parts motor right now and get it ready, get it all cleaned up, as well as cleaning up the new trans going in. So we'll be doing that. I mean, motor mounts and power steering lines, in all reality, I can just do them very easy when the car's back together. I'm not too worried about it. I've done about 100 motor mounts on these things. They're real easy to do, especially with this new bar. Make it even easier. Just lift it up without having to jack anything up. But yeah, I want to get this oil pan on, and I want to get this fucking car back on the road. So let's get to work. This is my absolute least favorite thing to do out of this whole process. It's cleaning time. We're gonna clean the shit out of the tranny, the oil pan, which came off a motor with a head gasket failure. So it's got fucking slop all on the inside. And we're gonna clean a couple other parts. I might pull the Sylvia 5-speed tranny out. We'll get that all clean while we're out here cleaning. That one's not nearly as dirty as this one. There's the bracket for the Sylvia trans. Gotta clean that up. And we're just gonna have a little cleaning fest. So yeah, get your hands dirty. Alright, so the pan and trans are out of its first stage of cleaning, and a hell of a lot of grease came off. Let's check them out. So here they are, still kind of dirty, but a lot cleaner than they were. They still have some crap on them. Now we're going to have to get in there with the little tight stuff and clean it all out. But that's for tomorrow. Calling it an early night tonight. Didn't get much done except for some cleaning, but some days are like that. We are back at it doing the 5-speed swap on the M3, and here's where we're at. We have the engine holder on, all secure, so the subframe is ready to drop out to fix the oil pan. That's one issue. I got the oil pan all cleaned up. I got a new gasket waiting to go on. There's the new oil pan gasket. We got a new rear main seal and a new rear main seal gasket that goes behind the aluminum plate. While we're pulling the subframe, we are just checking some things out. And some good things, some not so good things. Power steering line, toasted. That's junk. So we need a new power steering line. The AC compressor completely toasted, locked up. So I got a new compressor, a new used compressor that was working off of a parts car that I had. So we got the compressor mostly out, just the lines are holding it up. So we're gonna swap the AC compressor out and hopefully get AC in this bit. But yeah, a bunch of random bolts are taken out. The sway bar brackets, again, toasted, rust all over them, holes on this side. So those are right in the garbage. Need new ones of those. But we are moving along. Here is a little trick for the steering shaft that I got going on. So when you take the steering shaft out, you are going to want to put it back the exact way it came out. So what I do is I clean it real well. I get a permanent marker, usually in a color, not black. And then I just mark it. So we got a straight line there. And you want to make a straight line right on it. Bam. At that angle, it looks like it's off, but it's not. It's perfectly straight. Now we know the steering shaft will be perfectly straight when we put it back together. Next on this fiasco, we are going to be... I already started taking the power steering pump off. I was trying to take the whole power steering system, one shot, drop it down. I'm still aiming for that. So we're trying to get the pump off right now, which shouldn't be too much harder. We got a couple of the bolts out already. And then we got to take the reservoir down and hopefully drop the whole system. You know, that way we don't have to disturb these lines. I have to replace them anyways, but I don't want to replace them right this second. And it's something that's not going to make a huge deal. I could do it here on the lift at another time in a couple weeks. Power wash everything down here and get new power steering lines along with new motor mounts, because these ones are fucked. I already got the bolts out of those as well. We got a new aluminum radiator, so this one's got to get drained and taken out. Besides that, everything is looking good and coming apart. Tie rods are tight. We already did the polyurethane bushings on the back of the front control arm. We already did the brakes. They're all new. We got new coilovers I should say. And that's about it. We just need to keep grinding and keep taking shit apart and dropping it down little by little. And then sneak this bastard of an oil pan out. We have full access to the oil pan. Voila.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Hello?
Hello?
What am I doing?
Where are you? Hello?
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 What are you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is he there? Hello?
Oh, wow, that's fucking...
Hello?
Hello?
Where are you?
Where are you?
Here.
Where's there?
Oh.
They're here.
Oh.
Over there.
I'm over here.
Come to here. Over there.
I'm there.
Yeah, you're here, you know.
I'm here, yeah.
Why is he... Bettis the Menace?
That is. I'm coming. I'll pull up.
You
But
sleep.
I'm not gonna pull up if you guys are gonna leave in an hour.
No, we got oil pans to do and we got to put the subframe back.
As
Kate, let me talk to Kate.